Good morning, everyone. Today I will make a TED Talk about how it's alright to not be happy. My name is Jorge Garcia, and right now we'll begin. Life can be like a roller coaster. It has its ups and downs, always at the most unexpected times. No one can predict how we will turn out, and it's not always a bad thing. I am usually known as a optimistic person, or at least someone that you can rely with. I always try to help others when I can, but that's not always the case. Sometimes, for whatever reason, maybe I be feeling under the weather, or not so optimistic as always. Not always I have the happy days, but I always try to keep a smile. I am a person that tends to overthink a bit too much, well, even when I don't want to. These are the things that I know, and the things that I tend to overthink are things that I know that are not true, but I simply cannot stop thinking about it. I know that this is not something that only happens to me, but I cannot tell for sure that this can apply to all the people exactly how it applies to me. But I can say that I can share the feeling. I tend to be think especially about the relationships that I maintain, and that this is because when I was younger, I did have a really hard time making friends and maintaining those friendships. I really tried to make friendship, but it really did come difficult to me. But now that I'm older, I can say with proudness that I it comes before is to me to make more friends and maintain those friendships. So usually I'm not the person who initiates conversations. I do enjoy talking to other people and listen to them, but it just doesn't come with me about talking to others. Well, not talking to others, but initiating the conversations. And it is also important to know that for me that I tend to overthink about this in my relationship. It's important to know that not all the people that one will meet in life will be fond of you or will try to be friends with you. People for many reasons won't get along with each other. Sometimes for simple things that you won't realize, or for something or other complicated things. Everyone is different and has their own motive to not talk with somebody. As as I was saying, as a person that doesn't always engages in conversation, sometimes I believe that the people that I really appreciate start for whatever reason starts to dislike me. But deep down, I know that it is just a feeling that I maintain, and that's just overthinking it. But it's a feeling that even though I know it's fake, I just sometimes can really shake it off. For that moments, what I really do or what really helps me to, where it really helps me, is to, well, at the end remembering that and they're still my friends and that won't change anything. And even if that doesn't help, then I usually just talk to them because, like I said before, well, like I just said, that still my friends, and that they trust me and I trust them, and nothing has changed between them. Just saying that don't let that only one thought uh, start ruining your day, because sometimes one thought can really escalate to another things, and that's when I really start overthinking about the things. Believe that you are not alone, and what that you may think is not reality. How you may perceive yourself doesn't mean how others perceive you. Emotions are sometimes not shown on the outside also, and mainly are fun. While you may be thinking that no one wants to talk to you, another person may be wanting to talk to you the whole day. One thing that I like to do when I tend to overthink is, well, like I said, is to really remind me that it's all only all on my head. That at the end, it's just fake because I just really think about a lot of scenarios that of things that people may think of, or assumptions that at the end, or at least I don't know that they're true, and it's best to think that they aren't because at the end one doesn't remind, and it really helps to not think about them because at the end everything can happen, and it's all a mystery in life. It's important to also know that happiness is like any other emotion. We don't always feel it, and it changes constantly. That it is a reaction from the events that are happening in life, and it's normal. It is impossible to stay happy when there are many events, and that's all right. Just remember that that uh, one life will change, and that life will change, and one will always have its happy days, and not so unhappy days. It can be angry or sad ones, and it's all part of the experience. Emotions at the end, it's a pattern of part to no, it's a part of our lives, and a reaction to everything that's happening to it. They will always shift from happy ones to sad ones to frustration to being angry, and it will all depend what is happening in the moment. And it is unrealistic to expect that to be happy that one can be happy every day, and there are many ways, and that there are many ways to react to situation. And also to remember that negative emotions are also crucial in our lives. As part of this reaction, that they tell us that these emotions tell us that there's something wrong happening that should be dealt with. Just because they are bad emotions or they doesn't feel right doesn't mean that we should avoid them, and that there's a reason that they exist, and that we should uh, get to know why they are there and to use them in our favor, uh, not just only feel them, if not um, use them use them to make ourselves better. So, in conclusion, it is important to recognize that it's perfectly fine to not be happy every day. Everything has, like I said, its ups and downs. Everything can happen in life. One one day can be having a really bad day, and that doesn't mean and that doesn't mean anything at all, because the next day you may be everything can get alright. It can be the happiest day of your life, and so on. Emotions are a natural part of our life, and it responds to them, and how we react to them, it's what matters. By well by recognizing our our emotions, uh, by recognizing our emotions, it can lead us to make our life better and make us as a person better. We doesn't have to pursue always happiness, because it's alright to be sad. Like I said, it's not something that you will always feel. And but also recognize that when you're sad, ask yourself why you're sad and what you can change. So that will be all. Thank you.